Hi loves, welcome to my channel. This is Mama Loves Crafty Cuteness. Okay guys, so I'm just finishing up some of my Halloween crafting. I had shared with you how I was getting together all my stash, and so I wanted to share with you what I created. And I made 4 cards and another little pail, and so I wanted to share with you. The first card that I made is a Scrapdiva design. This one is 2 different dies, okay? Well, actually 3. But the first Scrapdiva design die that I used was the Gingerbread Girls, or Gingerbread Face, okay? So I went ahead and used Gingerbread Face and I made it into a jack-o'-lantern. I did use an embossing folder that I had. That is a Cuttlebug embossing folder that makes a waffle cone. And then in Erica's shop, she also has this little add-on jack-o'-lantern face add-on. And so I went ahead and added that on. I put some little jemmies in here. I used a sentiment that is from Lisa's shop, which is My Little Crafty Shop. And so she has some sentiments that are Halloween that were in white, and I went ahead and put stickles around the edges. This is a bow that's been in my stash. I think it's called a bride's bow. And then I just add some jemmies, and then I just had some textured cardstock that I ended up using. So that's the first one. And then the second one, I had shared that I had put a bunch of these little witches' feet together from Erica's die, which is, it is a bow die. And I didn't use the bow that was in there because I had already had a bunch of these bows already created. So I figured, let me just use what I got right now. So I ended up putting the feet together, which I think I shared on a previous video. I use glitter and regular cardstock. This die right here is an AliExpress die that was in my stash. My friend Michelle, hey Michelle, had gifted me this little spider, and I thought it was perfect to put right here. I ended up using some tonic metallic paper for the background, and then this is one of the word dies that is from Lisa's store, My Little Crafty Shop. So she has these also in her shop. There's a set of 4 word dies. Okay. Then here is another witch. This is again another bow in my stash that I had already made. They're made out of foam. And then I ended up using Frankie Garcia's collection, which is Luna. I had a cobweb that was in my stash. I used a cobweb. This is one of the word dies, or not word dies, but the words, sentiments from Lisa's shop, My Little Crafty Shop. I had some bats that were in my stash now, a spider also. And then I just used some little diamond dots to add little, little decorations at the bottom of her little pom-poms. I mean, not pom-poms. At the bottom of her little ruffles, or whatever you want to call them. I don't know what you call them, but at the bottom of her dress. It reminds me of the Roaring Twenties. You know, the Roaring Twenties dresses of flapper outfits. Okay, and then this one right here, I used a die that was in my stash just as a background. I used Erica's Cauldron die here. And then I also used part of the dress to make it look like it had fire coming out of it. I used some stickles here. Another one of Frankie Garcia's, part of Luna's collection. I did do some little diamond dots on the shoes. This was a die that I purchased recently. I want to think it was Panalisa. I think it was from Panalisa. And I did add some little water droplets, or not droplets, but they look like water droplets inside there. They're just the little beads from Michael's. Here was a bat that ended up being an extra piece. Here is a little wooden bat that I ended up getting at Dollar Tree a while back. I ended up embossing it. And then here is another word that is from Lisa's word dies that are from her Halloween collection. And then also here is another sentiment that is in her Halloween collection that came in the pastel color. So I used both of the pastel sentiments here on both of these cards. Okay. And yeah. Okay, so those are my 4 cards that I wanted to share using Scrapdiva Designs and Lisa, My Little Crafty Shop dies. And then I have this one as well, and this one is just a little pail that I ended up making. It's like a little candy corn pail. In the very background, I used Miss Betty's idea, which is Scrap Passion 01, to try to make it look like a candy corn in the back. And this little candy corn bat Mickey was a die that's been in my stash that I got from AliExpress. Here is one of Lisa's dies that says candy. I did add some little pieces of candy corn on there that are in my stash that are little clay pieces. I did put some diamond dots on there, and then I used some bats that are in my stash as well. So this is the pail that I made. Just going to give you a close-up because I wasn't sure if I was actually in frame. And so this is one of the cards. And then here is a second card. And this is the paper that I ended up watching Tony Girl, who's Craft Purge. She had hauled that from Amazon, and it's just like I don't know, it's like a neon color paper. Okay, and then there is this one. Okay, and then the pumpkin one, and that is it. Okay, guys, so that is my Halloween projects. I think I'm wrapping it up. So I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys all on the next video. Bye, guys.